Vidi vidi Jimmy, na na na, family, na na na. Oh my gosh, oh, I'm having, oh, you know what? It's not time yet. It's not time. We are very close, right? But it's not. It's not time yet. Anyways, guys, so what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance for the past 24 hours. After that, we check out our prices in details, and right after that, we look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right. Anyways, yeah, I know. Even so, some people are still going to try to sit here and tell me how terrible of predictions I am, or how terrible I am at reading charts and trying to tell you what is already written on the wall, how wrong I am on that, right? But regardless, again, we do the same. Like I let those people come over here and eat their own words, like that's why. For those of you, I apologize, okay? First, I do apologize. Sometimes people come on the channel and they leave their wallet addresses and all that stuff, and I start deleting, and I don't know, maybe fat finger error. If I delete your comments like that wasn't disrespectful and was just a respectful argument, and mistakenly deleted it, I apologize, okay? So please, if you can kindly repost it back, please. I'm sorry. All right. But anyways, we've been here for months, right? People came out and told me the bull market was over with, we're in the bear market and stuff like that. Some of that ones say, you know what, nothing has changed, everything will work the same. And I kept telling you, just look the writing on the wall. What does the M2 say? What are the macroeconomics saying? Again, and people, even some people came and bashed me when I said, okay, when I said gold is what rules. It will rules everything, not Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is easily manipulated, but gold is not. Gold is what you have to pay attention to, right? And it is so funny, right? It is funny because right now even our magician, Trumpicious Magicius, said it. Okay, excuse me for a second. Okay, give me a quick second. yeah. Sorry about that. Our magician Trumpicious even understood that. When everybody starts seeing those, you start seeing those tariffs going on and all this happening, and I told you, it's a game. It's a game of chess. These guys, they put their unmentionables on the table, and they're trying to measure who has it longer. And you have Chinese influencers, which I don't know. Maybe it's because of fear of how their country works, or I don't know. I don't know exactly. They come and try to say that they are winning a war that we all know is not happening, based on just one simple fact. The United States, okay, is the biggest consumer in the entire world. United States is the market maker. The US decides if the price goes up on that or it goes low on that, because again, who buys more of your products? And it's still, go see the Chinese influencers and what they're talking about. You start laughing about it. And they don't kind of realize China is a producer country. And they are not producing in little quantities. They have it factories and factories producing. Now, we know the situation between what we don't like talking about on this channel between Ukraine and Russia. We know the situation how China even sent people to help, right? And now you trying to tell me that Europe will open the gates, everything good with us while you are helping somebody who is fighting their friend? Again, it's just simple logic, okay? And we came back to another conclusion when I told you, listen, in every situation like this, go look at history. What has happened is that the country will either come out on two things. Either try to save the value of their national currency, okay? Or say, fuck it, let it go as low as it can, and we try to fuck up the other the other country, which again usually results in in doomsday for them. So in this instance, you had China, who was one. They say, let's sell the U.S. bonds, okay? U.S. country bonds try to crash the dollar, which again, if you pay attention to our Margex, is exactly what he wanted. Drop the value of the US dollar. If you drop the US dollar value, that inflation is going in, right? And the Feds, what are they going to do? To control inflation, okay, it's a simple tactic. Many people don't understand it. You drop interest rate. Once you drop interest rate, now everybody can borrow US dollar knowing that they don't have to pay a lot of interest. US dollar being a market maker, because you can't trade stocks without US. You can't. There's a lot of things in the international market you cannot do without you in the US dollar. So yeah, that, my friends, people start to borrow it, tying it up for long-term assets like bonds, like housing, cars, whatever you want to do, tying it up. It leads to a shock, just like in crypto. It leads to a supply shock. Okay, less US dollars in circulation. Guess what happens? Value of the dollar goes up. Inflation, you fight it. It is that simple, right? So I know a lot of people don't understand it, but it's something you learn in economy 101. Okay, that's what the Fed used that. But QE and QT, they use the same principle, okay, to control it. And again, I kept telling you, pay attention to gold. Therefore, for now, Chinese, like they say, they told their banks, say, like, stop buying US dollars and blah, blah, blah. And looking at the other angle, at the gold, right? Because now, until now, nobody knew exactly how much gold does the US has. Okay, and you remember when Trump came out and like, we are going to audit Fort Knox. We're going to know how much gold we have there. You understand? Do you know what that sparked? FUD, right? Because people like, yeah, the numbers they were talking about, they were fake. If you look, guys, even without looking at their numbers, go check history, how much gold US has confiscated from other countries, the one they bought, blah, blah, add together, US has more gold reserve than any other country in the world. That's what it is. US has more reserves on it. So yeah, what China did, and because a lot of people are saying, yeah, the market is going up, this and that. Nah. Market is not up yet. This is just a preview. I told you guys, pay attention to price action of everything, stock, gold, blah, blah, blah. Pay attention to it by the 23rd, maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, between Tuesday and Thursday. Then you will see. So yeah, look at the price action of gold, all-time high, right? And again, China, what they did, okay, to try to see if they could counter, okay, they started buying gold. That's why the gold price is going up. Okay, China right now is not even close to what US has. Okay, I think US has like 8,000, 9,000 metric tons of gold in their reserves, and China is not even close to half of that. or maybe a little bit above half of it. Understand? So right now, you buy gold, price goes up. Guess who benefits the most? United States of America. Now, you don't try to buy gold, you try to sell the assets, okay? You sell US bonds to try to crash it. So guess who benefits? United States of America, because that is the same thing they want. They want you to drop what the only thing you have in your hands to hold the US by their nuts is the US national bonds, right? Now, if you dump all of them, you have nothing against them anymore. And that's what they want. And China is falling into that trap. Now, with their economy paralyzed because they don't have exports, and then look at what Trump is doing. Anybody who comes on the table to negotiate, look, you have to put tariffs on China or else we ain't talking. Okay, because on any in every table, in every scenario, he has the world by the nuts. One, the US dollar is the main asset you use to trade. Two, he holds more gold than anybody. So whatever you want to use, he has the upper hand. So yeah, now, despite what people are saying online, Chinese influencers are saying, our friends, because I have friends in China, ask the people living in China, they will tell you, shit just hit the fan over there. Like, you think unemployment is bad in the US? Look in China. So right now, two things, like I said, they're selling the bonds and they have no other options. Now they hold very, very insignificant amount of bonds of the US dollar on the US nations, okay? That is not working. What they are going to do next is like, because one of my friends was saying they are going to give out, I think, 11,000 yuans or 12,000 yuans to every citizens for stimulus. Guess what? Money printer goes brrrr. And once you do that to the Chinese yuan, you and I know the effects. You are now going to dilute the yuan, which means the monetary value, the purchase value of the yuan is about to crash. Okay, now, apart from that, if you look on the US side, I told you the tariffs were not a bad thing, because if you look, well, we're going to have to agree to disagree, because the Trump is saying tariffs are bringing in over $200 billion a day for the US. The other people saying it's not that, it's $200 million a day, which again, I haven't looked into it, and I think I will dig into it to try to find the truth. So, now, back on today, why the market is pumping? Because again, gold goes first. After that, Bitcoin follows with the utility coin, which again leads me to telling you this. Altcoin season is here. There is not going to be this run. There's not going to be money trickling down from from Bitcoin to altcoin. It's not going to happen. Just pay attention. Again, I will not get tired of saying this. Pay attention. Bitcoin made a move going up, right? What happened to utility coins? Did you see? Look at utility coins. What happened to them? They started to go, right? Now, the same thing I'm telling you. You have to look at it. Trump is not stupid. He knows, pay attention to this. Let me show you this. He tweeted this, and I looked at it. This is Donald Trump on True Social, okay? The golden rule of negotiating and success. He who has the gold makes the rules. Thank you. Just pay attention to this. Listen, watch this. It is just so freaking crazy, man. It is crazy. So no matter what any other economy tries to go, Trump has them by the nuts. So yeah, 90 days is coming. Like I said, you are going to see starting probably Tuesday to Thursday. In none of this, you can't predict the price, the time accurately, but you're going to see it. It's about to take off, and once it does, yeah, yeah. And now you circle back to Kaspa. Okay, people were talking about this, and I kept telling you, and I will still say it again. Okay, Ethereum has the days numbers. Very numbers. That it is right now. Go look on Dex Tools. When you look on Dex Tools, what do you see? There are large sell orders on Ethereum because people are beginning to feel the heat. And I said it. Once Kaspa get those smart contracts, we are going to have a problem. All of them who are all these layer ones, they are going to be like, yeah, Houston, we got a problem. We're going to do it. So like, yeah, I was watching Vitalik speak the other day, and he said it. Like again, I said, those layer 2s are not helping Ethereum. They're not. So right now they're proposing to change to change how layer 2s work on Ethereum. Which again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do, because one, scalability and security on Ethereum are fucked up. They are really fucked up. And now you compare them to Kaspa, that is when you start to see. I told you, when it goes live, it will start to make sense, right? Now, for example, because I did retweet it. Let me open my Twitter account real quick, okay? I did retweet it, and come on. My Twitter accounts, go to my profile, and if you go down, see, here. See? I said somebody's feeling the heat coming. Because it said Vitalik Buterin proposes replacing Ethereum EVM with Risk V for better scalability. Which again, I keep telling you, you are not ready. Seriously, you are not ready for what is about to happen once smart contracts go live on Kaspa. And again, we if you look at it, okay, you can go on my page if you want to read it and what the comments are down there and everything else, because you will start understanding better. I've been telling you this for how long now? I've been telling you this, and I've been hammering at it like going, guys, you have to pay attention to what is about to happen. People say, no, adoption is going to take years. Oh, no, an ecosystem is not going to be there. And again, the writing is on the wall. It's on the wall. Look again. Look again. The writing is on the wall. Kaspa is coming in hot. And when I say hot, I mean hot. That's what I mean. Because all this KEF, KII, you look at KRC20, all of them, they have the ecosystem ready. They have it ready. It is just, I don't know how to say it again. All they need is to flip that smart contracts button on. Once they do, you will see. You think Uncle Tommy had enough cheesecakes yet? We had it last night, like Grandma was looking at it when Grandpa was saying, make up your mind, Grandma. Honey, make your mind. And Grandma looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Kaspa. I don't even know what the hell I'm holding, because Grandma had something on the hand that looked like a Cardano, which again she could not make up to know. Like, I don't know what Kaspa's logo looks like. And Grandpa like, really, woman? Tommy! Tommy! And Uncle Tommy like, with cakes on his own. He still got 3 pieces of cheesecakes. He's like, until I'm done, I'm not coming up there. Hey, MMJ, can you help? I was like, I don't know what to say anymore. I've been trying to tell Grandma, this does not look. Look, they're trying to sell you what is not there. Look, you gotta look at Kaspa. And Grandma going, can I adjust my glasses a little bit? Those of you who don't know what that looks like, it was really funny to me, okay? But let me show you this right quick. You see Grandpa behind? Grandpa like, woman, what are you holding? That don't look like no Kaspa. What are you holding? And Grandma like, which Bitcoin? They say this is going to replace Bitcoin. And then we talking to Uncle Tommy like, hey, can somebody please come out here and give it here? And Uncle Tommy, Uncle Tommy busy in the basement. He don't care what y'all doing. He like, let me finish my cake first. But yeah, that That is the same situation people are going right now. Okay, when you tell them Kaspa is the real Bitcoin, and they sit here looking at Kaspa, looking at Bitcoin, and this situation you're looking at right now, excuse me, it's about to happen. Okay, because people are going to look at Bitcoin and go, okay, Bitcoin does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Kaspa does those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things too. But in addition, it does 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More than Bitcoin. Huh. Which one is the real one here? So when they start pointing out and start to discover those faults, yeah. Yeah, people looking at it right now, nobody understands, right? But yeah, I told you, it's about to start making sense. We have a little bit, about 2 weeks. That's what we have. And a lot of things will make sense. Okay, it will make sense. Don't fall for this pump right now. Like, yeah, I'm about to show you in the charts right quick, okay, so that you understand. You will understand this. Again, don't fall for it. Tariffs are not bad. Trump is not an idiot. He's a magician. He knows what he's doing. And yes, the bull run is not going to last long. Trust me, it's going to be, well, I guess I gotta let you see it. Everybody else saying, yeah, all coin season will come later. You will be left holding the hot potato. You will be left holding it. Okay, I'm telling you, you'll be left holding it, because right now, if you look at how everything is going, the Feds are about to cut rates. And once they do, you're about to see the Dixie. Dixie at first would dive down, because guess what? The value of the Dixie goes, because like when they cut the rates, when they do it, what we all know they're going to do to try to help the banks, is going to go down, right? And look at the money supply, M2. It's also telling you almost the same thing. And after that, people will start to eat that dollar up, and that what will happen? Dixie values up, and we already know the relationship between the US dollar and Bitcoin. Once US dollar goes up, Bitcoin is going to take that nice dive. And unfortunately, recession is looming. Okay, there's a lot of things going on. This mega bull run everybody is expecting, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it's going to be a mega bear run. That's what's going to do. But well, let's wait and see until July. Till July, everything will become even much more clearer. I think by July we should have us $150,000 Bitcoin. We should have that. And after that, you guys will know what I'm talking about, and what I have been telling you. You're gonna make money, but altcoin season is not postponed. It's already here, right? I tried to tell you. Anyways, let's go look at the prices. Let's look at the market, how it has been performing for the past 24 hours, right? Which again, it does not surprise me. I've been telling you this is going to happen. Okay, now let's look at our good friend Crypto Bubbles. So let's see Crypto Bubbles right here, and those of you would say money's gonna trickle down. We on the daily. What do you see? Bitcoin pumps, altcoins go. But look at the coins that are pumping. Again, right? Again, right? Utility coins. You have them, HBAR, you have Kaspa, you have all those utilities that are doing things. Those are the ones that are pumping. Oh my God. Look, okay, let's start first with King Kaspa. Okay, we have our King Kaspa, which is KAS. Right here. For the past hour, Kaspa is down 0.6%, 7.3% up on the day, 5% up on the week, 4.3% up on the month, and 30.8% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.15 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $71.46 million. What I tell you about that volume? Watch out, right? Anyways, now let's continue. Now we take Our next one, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate, right? For the past hour, 0.1% up, 2.1% up on the day, 1% down on the week, 12.8% down on the month, and 38.6% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $977.31 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $26.01 million. Now we're looking at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again, I can tell you right now it's running because Bitcoin is doing its thing. So look at that. For the past hour, sitting 0%. On the day, up 0.7%. On the week, we're down 8.3%. On the month, we're up 18% and 25% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $714.75 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $45.42 million. Again, go pay attention to Bitcoin, you will understand these numbers better. Now we look at a high risk, high reward, which is Qubic, okay? Qubic, and we have here 0.2% down on the last hour, 11.1% up on the day, 8% up on the week, 35.9% up on the month, and 72.9% down the year, sitting at the market cap of $165.20 million and 24 hours volume traded at $2.61 million. Now let's go look at Bitcoin. Okay, so you understand what I'm telling you. You'll see even better on the chart. On the last hour, Bitcoin sitting flat, 3.5% up on the day, 2.6% up on the week, 3.8% up on the month, 34.5% up on the year. We have started to move, which again, the 23rd or a little bit, sitting at the market cap of $1.73 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $26.29 billion. Again, pay attention to that volume. It is starting to move price, but the volume is still low, which means, yeah, the main move is still coming, right? That's what I've been telling you. I don't think this move is, I think it's an impulsive move because gold is moving. And with the news that came out on China, they're buying gold. People are like, again, starting to pay attention to crypto. Yeah, but this is not the right move. Pay attention to it. We need to go above $90,000 first. If we go and we close that daily candle, then you will understand. Okay, so you will see it. For now, again, it is how do you say this? It is an impulsive move. That's what I can say. Just chill. Chill. The real pump is coming. We have now less than 90 days. Bitcoin has to run, and it will run in less than 90 days, okay, to 150 or 160,000. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to push it there, but let's see by the end of June, entering July. I think we should see it. Seriously, I think we should see it 150, 160,000, or maybe come a little bit shorter than 150. But let's wait and watch, okay? Because it's about to, people are about to go nuts, okay? Anyways, now let's go right quick look at prices in details, okay? Like I told you, if you've been following my channel, it should not surprise you. It should not, okay? This is Kaspa, the exactly same thing we've been talking about, which again, like I said, guys, this resistance is huge. If you've been following my channel, this should not be a surprise. Okay, this is huge. I told you price was going up 8.3 to 8.4 cents, right? And again, it's not gonna run. Let's wait until probably the 23rd or the 24th. That's what I'm thinking. As you guys can see, we came right at it. 8.3, 8.4. Okay, got rejected. Now we are getting sandwiches. We are getting sandwich in between this both resistance and support. Okay, this was a big resistance that we couldn't break. You guys remember at 8.1? Okay, we kept trying it. Now we broke it, and then we met with another resistance, which is that 8.4, 8.5. Now we're gonna probably dance in here for a little bit until Wednesday or Thursday, or maybe a little bit earlier than that. But my concern here, again, look at how high the price is. Look at how low the moving average is. This for me is a concern. Okay, it's too low. And again, we broke above. Okay, We broke above this. I need to see it come back to bounce on it, or at least bounce on the moving ribbon. Once we bounce on it, then we can continue. That's something I'm watching out. I don't know about you, but yeah, everybody has their different ways of doing this. Okay, if you look at it on the 4 hourly, for example, look on the 4 hour. What do we have? The same thing. You see that purple line that I drew there? That's the 23rd, because I'm watching the price. I'm watching the price because it seems like we are going to have us some good fireworks on that day, or a little bit before that. Who knows? Like I said, crypto is, you can't predict the exact date, but yeah, we are going to have us fireworks there, because right now ribbon is pointing upwards, just like I've been saying all along. Pay attention to the ribbon. It is pointing upwards, right? Now we're hitting that resistance and we have the support. So yeah, let's see what goes on here first. The same situation. Moving average is still too low. Moving ribbon still too low. So I will want to see, let it go up a little bit so that the price can bounce on it and we can continue this journey upwards. Okay, so yeah, please, you have to watch. Do not be impulsive. This right anyways, before you get left with the hot potato, right? Now, if you look at it on the daily, look on the daily right quick. What do we have going on there, right? You see the same thing on the daily. You remember I told you it was a bull flag that is breaking out, but we got again rejected right on the money. Got rejected on it. Target is here, but yeah, we have to see how it is going to happen between now and Wednesday, right? It is playing out exactly like I've been preaching. If you paid attention, congratulations. If you did not, yeah, I really don't know what to tell you. Now, if you go look at Quant, let's go see QNT right quick. Let's see QNT. Where is it? Come on, Binance USDT. QNT Binance USDT. This one. If you look at Quant, bam. I told you, right? Can you go back on yesterday's video? I told you. And again, I said, as soon as Bitcoin start to move, you are going to see Quant do the same. See, we reversed, ribbon got green, we got above the moving average, because price always get attracted to the moving average. And now, this is a little bit better than on Kaspa right now, because right now, Quant is using the ribbon as support. So yeah, sometimes, or most of the times, price usually gets supported by the ribbon and wait for the moving average to catch up. And that's exactly what I'm looking at right now. So it looks pretty good for Quant. If you look at it on the 4 hours, and then you also see the same. We just turned green on the ribbon, right? The ribbon just turned green, is facing upwards. And again, just like I usually say, okay, most people will come here and they will try to read Chinese out of English. I'm speaking English. I hope my accent doesn't get in there. But yes, I'm speaking English. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. And again, we just turned green. Pay attention to that, because all the time we've been what? Sideways, going sideways, going sideways. Now we turn green and price is moving higher, right? Again, moving average is sitting around that $70 right now. If you look at it on the daily, again, that's another one. What did I tell you when everybody else was telling you moving ribbon was falling, blah blah blah, and I said pay attention to the ribbon. It's not falling, it's curving. Right now, again, the simple things like people don't also pay attention usually be that when we have a week like this one, always get filled up. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, ribbon curving, price is moving up. Moving average is sitting at $86. So yeah, price always get attracted to moving average. First resistance right there, 88, 89. Second resistance gonna be up there at $100, $105. Pay attention, right? We have less than 90 days. You are about to see crazy price action on these assets that we are trading. You will see. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you. You will see, but that takeoff is about to happen. It hasn't happened yet. This is just the preview of what is about to happen. Okay, now let's go look at Jasmine right quick. Okay, let's go here. Like I said, we're gonna run over this right quick. Run over this, and we have Jasmine USDT, and we go on to that. Bam, you have it. Okay, those of them who were happy with the pump, which is okay, good. But like I said, Jasmine, we are still running into this massive resistance. Okay, wait a little bit. Jasmine price is gonna pump, but it's not there yet. We need to see what Bitcoin is doing. We need to see Bitcoin above $90,000. If you want to trade this, I already have my position, so I really don't look at price when I enter my position. I open them. You guys already know. I open my positions and I scale them up. I don't wait. But as you guys can see, we tested that resistance, tested it, tested it yesterday, got rejected. And again, one thing you got to pay attention, okay, is this. Look at the moving ribbon. It is still green and it's going upwards, right? Therefore, it means, like I said, wait for the 23rd. This thing is going to take off by the 23rd, or maybe a little bit before or a little bit after that, but it's going to take off. If you look at on the 4 hourly, see, 4 hours the same. We are still testing this resistance. We are still testing it. Ribbon facing upwards, moving average facing upwards. So yeah, bullish momentum is returning to Jasmine. Slowly and steadily, it is coming. It is returning. Now, once we break this, if you go on the daily, you will see once we break this, the target is above that important resistance, which I've been telling you guys, we need a daily candle closing above 2.3 cents. If we have a daily candle close above that, yeah, expect revisiting 4.5 cents. Expect that. So yeah, right now it is plain normal, because again, if you look at the ribbon, it's still red, but it's curving upwards. That, my friends, is bullish momentum. So yeah, don't say I didn't warn you. I tried telling you price action is gonna come, and it's right there, okay? But well, some people sometimes don't want to pay attention to things. Maybe they want, to go look at Turbo AI, which again, Crypto John is dumping because he probably saw it too coming after he made money out of a lot of people. Anyways, now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick. Like I told you guys, we're in the last legs of the bull run, so we need to keep an eye on Bitcoin. So when you look at Bitcoin, it broke out just like I was telling you guys. I told you this thing was going to break out from the yellow line. Okay, once it breaks out, now we start to see. Now the thing is, again, like I'm saying, I have a problem with that. It hasn't come back down yet to retest. Okay, we have two resistances going on right now. My first resistance was that yellow line. It broke out of it. It never retested it. Broke out of the next resistance, which was at $85,000, and it hasn't neither come back to retest. So yeah, I feel like we have to retest this thing. We have to retest at the $85,000 and then bounce from there. So yeah, let's watch on the couple of hours. Like I said, on the 23rd, I have it marked. I think Bitcoin is going to take off for real to go and conquer that $90,000 on the 23rd, maybe a little bit before that or a little bit after the 23rd, but I don't think it's going to go past it. But you see, this retest is much needed, okay? It's much needed, or at least come back to retest on the moving ribbon. Okay, it has to test it, or else like it's gonna be a big fake out, and then people are still gonna be like, yeah, this and that. No, it has to retest it. Okay, that's the only issue I have with it. If you look at it on the 4 hours, look on the 4 hours. See, I showed you guys. This is my Bitcoin chart, and I put that line there for a reason. Okay, see. We broke above it. We haven't retested it back, and it's still going. So maybe here we're going to have that choppy side action until Wednesday to give the moving ribbon chance to catch up, and the moving average chance to catch up, to bounce on it and continue this run. So yeah, I told you guys, right? Those of you who paid attention, congratulations. Those of you who didn't pay attention, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, it is. Sometimes you can't convince everybody, unless if they don't do their own homework. But yeah, I am telling you, okay, that Bitcoin, yeah, we have less than 90 days. In less than 90 days, we are about to see Bitcoin at that between 140 to 160. Actually, we have to see what the global money does and what everybody that is going to get all that money, what they're going to do with their bags, right? So, yeah, pay attention. After the end of June, beginning of July, probably first or second week of July, we're about to see. And again, the bull run might be over way sooner than a lot of people think. And I'm telling you, it's about to get crazy. Very, very crazy. That's what's about to happen. Anyways, guys, if you want to, you can take advantage of these situations, okay? Like I said, please do not leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing. Because if you do that, my friend, you will be a prominent member of Rex City, the most respected one. Okay, the one everybody turn their head and look at, but instead of admiring, they will laugh at you because you lost your money. That's how it happens. Okay, so yeah, please, down below I do have Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Follow those links, sign up. I do recommend Bydfi, it's very user friendly. Sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they will give you free money. Once you get the free money, take $100 out and practice. I cannot teach you how to trade. I cannot stress that. Nobody can. The way you learn, watch some YouTube videos, read some books, and apply your own little spices to it. That's how you learn. You're going to make mistakes, but guys, it is way better for you to make a mistake with $100 versus you making mistakes with thousands of dollars. Okay? Because that, my friend, I'm telling you, well, if you don't listen, I will be here laughing at you because I tried to warn you, right? Anyways, let's go look at my positions right quick. Those of you who were busy expecting my Rex City, right? Let's see what they look like today. Let's start first with Bydfi, okay? On Bydfi, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. Right now, as you guys can see, I am sitting in my, let me refresh that. I am sitting at almost 6,900 in overall, okay? I told you, market moves, my positions move because I trade at 50x. If you look at my contracts, wow, look at Kaspa. Exactly like I told you, 8.3, 8.2 cents. Anyways, yeah, if you go back here, you'll see for my Kaspa, yesterday I was down like what, 61%? Today I am still down 57%, which is 5,100. You see, it has started to move. Okay, you see, and I'm still down 57%, which is 5,100. Looking at my quant again, yesterday I was down what, 61%? Today I am down 56%, which is 5,800. You can pause it and you can see I am trading at 50x. That is my style of trading. That's what I feel comfortable doing. Please don't do this if you don't know what you are doing, right? Now, let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, right? And I do remember when this position was down like 90 something percent, and people kept saying Rexit, and I kept telling you. You see that? You see that? Almost 2 weeks ago, this position was down $3,000. And I told you I'm not worried about it. Today, look at that. I am up $7,500. It has started. I will show you all my accounts in 6 figures and you will see. I am today 7,500 from what? 3,000 something? When I tell you, pay attention, right? Anyways, if you look, when we go here, let's go to my contracts right quick, okay? And look here, what do we have going on? On my Jasmine, I am still down 73%. If you guys remember, I was down 95% on my Jasmine position. People laughed and I kept telling you, guys, I know what I'm doing. I'm comfortable right there. I sleep good at night. Today, I am still down 73%, which is $8,000. Yeah, it is coming, right? You're about to see. On Kaspa, wow, look at that. I was down. I know you don't believe it. Go back on my videos and see. My Kaspa position, I was down, at the time, I was down 85%. Now look at it. I'm still down 10%, which is $400. It is coming. It is getting there. You can pause it and you can see I trade at 50x. That's how I feel comfortable. I sleep good at night with it because I know I know what I'm doing. Please don't do this if you don't know what you're doing, or else Rex City will open the gates for you. Okay. Now let's go look at last but not the least. Week's exchange. Here I am trading King Kaspa and Qubic. High risk, high rewards. Again, you guys saw this position go down to almost $300. That's what it went down to. Today I am sitting at a profit of 3,100. Even yesterday I was sitting at a profit of 2,600 or 500, something like that. Go back and see. As you guys can see it jumps fast because I trade at high leverage. If you look at my contracts, you'll see here that my Qubic I am still down 15%, which is almost $300. Couple of days ago I was down on this thing almost 75 to 80%. Now you see, look at my Kaspa. Kaspa has turned green. from 70% down, it is already green, which is now 3% up, which is $37. I'm telling you, you can pause my videos and you see I trade at 50x, and that is what I'm comfortable at. You guys, I don't know. Please do not do this if you don't know what you're doing. I will say it again. So yeah, I will show you these 3 accounts in 6 figures. Psychology of money, right? And those of you who said, yeah, bull run is over with, yeah. Yeah. Those of you who said altcoin season is coming, it's gonna trickle down. Yeah, you see, Bitcoin pumps, certain altcoins pump with it. Does that say anything? Pay attention. That's all I'm just saying. Paying attention, or else a lot of you, again, a lot of you will be holding that hot potato. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, anyways guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we spoke about. And don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitudes like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and we can, exchange ideas. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Again, please guys, pay attention. The 23rd, maybe a little bit before, a little bit after that, but pay attention, because this thing, this price action you just saw right now are impulse moves because of the gold price going up. Gold is at all-time high right now. Pay attention. It's about to get crazier than this. Okay? Anyways, guys, until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourself, okay? And bye-bye.